Damn. So not only did they add Leatherface, but pretty decent sized patch as well. Survivors vault just a little bit slower. Killers vault faster. Increase crouch speed. Increase pallet breaking speed. Brutal strength got changed. Medkit can now fully heal you, it looks like. At least the brown one. Urban evasion's buff. Ooh, the efficiency of self-heal dropped dramatically. That's insane. Efficiency of hook escapes. 3 extra escape attempts. So you could try 6 times? That's fucking nuts. That actually makes slippery meat really cool though. I bet you could just full fake the attempt. Make the killer think you have it. Keep him there a little bit longer. Borrowed time got a little nerf. Still works the same, just timers changed. That's not a big deal. This is not happening, increasing the great skill check instead of the good. I think that's how it used to work, because this is not happening used to work with Decisive Strike. So, since it stopped working with Decisive Strike, and Decisive Strike is basically a big, great skill check, it might work with DS again. Same with Overcharge, and maybe the great part of Ruin as well. I'll have to check that out, give it a test. We're Gonna Live Forever got its nerf. I mean, it's still basically like running a free party streamer, so people are still definitely going to use it. Enduring got buffed again? Oh, just tier 1 and 2. I guess. I mean, Enduring's still pretty good. I wonder why they would buff just the bottom tiers of Enduring as if it wasn't still good to have. Damn, from 15 to 60% reduction, that's pretty nice. Lightborn got its dim vision removed, brutal strength changed, agitation, increased terror radius. That's cool, but not, didn't really change much. Well, I guess if you run agitation with, like, unnerving presence. And distressing got changed. So distressing, agitation, and unnerving are probably going to be really great to run together. And overwhelming got a debuff? Got a nerf? Oh, from 50. Okay, so this is the new value on the left and the old value on the right. So okay, overwhelming presence got buffed as well. That's pretty crazy. Ironworks Infinite palette got a little adjusted. And then a lot of bugs. Okay, so let me check this out. This is probably something that I have to buy, so let me do that real quick. Sorry, this is a Steam page. Oh, it's $4, so that's not bad at all. Alright, so I'm gonna have to restart my game to get this. Let me see what it looks like when I don't have it real quick. Oh, they put him right here. That's pretty sweet, the cannibal. So it is another chainsaw, obviously. It's Leatherface. Oh, I can play him right away. So it unlocked as soon as I bought it. I didn't even have to restart my game. Another hammer and chainsaw combo. I feel like they could have gave him a different melee weapon other than another hammer. Seems a little weird to have the hammer and chainsaw go together on two different people. He looks badass though. Different faces. Yo, I wonder if these... Is that like athlete face? Is that like Meg, Dwight, Claudette, and Jake? Are these like... Do you get these for achievements? Let me check out the achievements, since I haven't even seen them yet. Hey, Karen? You're not too late. I just started checking out this Leatherface dude that they added. And as you can see, there's like 4 different locked faces. And I'm wondering if that has to do with the achievements. I'm checking into it right now. The achievements: chainsaw 100 people, hook 25 people in the basement, and adept, obviously kill everybody with his 3 perks. I haven't seen what his perks are. I was just talking about it's another hammer chainsaw combo. I kind of wish they went with something else other than a hammer. Just because, I mean, obviously we've already got the hammer combo with Billy. Still really cool though. Oh, it shows his teachable perks right here. Knockout, barbecue chili, Franklin's demise. It's pretty interesting. Breaking the crazed sprint on charge. Sprint only lasts 3 seconds. Damage is applied in a wide cone in front of the cannibal. The cannibal is in full control of his movement. Can hit multiple targets. Running into an object will force the cannibal into a tantrum. This attack damages anyone around him. Automatically triggers the dying state. So this is pretty... It sounds pretty nuts. It's cool he's even got like a bracelet on his chainsaw hand. I can't tell if it's made out of like beads or teeth or what, but it's pretty neat. Different than Billy? Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty different. He's obviously not running straight in a straight line. It seems like he's got like an area of effect that he kind of has to trigger. It's still pretty neat. I mean, I know he's not the same as Billy, but it's just kind of funny. Billy's got a chainsaw and a cattle hammer. Leatherface has the sledge that says it's the cleanest way to put down cattles. That's just pretty funny. Still gets the chainsaw file. So he does have similar add-ons to Billy, it looks like. That's pretty funny. So check it out, I guess. I haven't seen him played or anything, so I'm not sure exactly what to expect. Doesn't look like he has his yellow apron on here. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I knew one was coming. Obviously, they had 3 or 6 achievements ready to go. I imagine they'll probably do a new Survivor as well. That or the 3 achievements are like... I don't know. I'm still curious as to how these new faces will come into play, because they're obviously locked. And it seems like they're named after the 4 original survivors. Like Meg, Athlete, Dwight the leader. Smart, I would think, would be Claudette, Science Fair. And then Survivor would be Jake. Killer lobbies aren't immediately instant now, so I imagine there's a lot of people playing them currently. So I bet Survivor lobbies are probably quick to fill. That should be pretty nice for them for once. I like his messed up hair up here in the top right. It's pretty funny. That chainsaw sound is pretty annoying though, to be honest. To have it steadily chugging. Go on something a little less quiet. A little more quiet. What's the quietest killer to sit in menu with? Yeah, I literally just spent 1,000,000 points last night. I would have, I definitely would have saved him had I known that he's coming out. My day's going good. Didn't really do a whole lot. I mean, aside from working, of course, basically just working came on. Oh, I wonder what these... Oh, these are the ping indicators. 139, 82. I'm not understanding what the yellow versus the red is. Obviously, it's not the connection. Like, this just went red. Is that because it's over 200? Okay, that's weird. Why would 90 be the same as 190 as terms of it both being yellow? I mean, 260 ping, 204. Neither of them show that in my MLGA, 70 and 84. But in my MLGA, I have 2 150s and an 80. So maybe MLGA is weird now, because it only shows 3 to begin with. What'd you do today, Karen? Weird that the map's messing up like that over there. He feels decently fast, at least. Is it being used? I don't understand. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Oh shit. Okay. So once it's fully charged, you gotta let go. That's fucking weird. Yeah, I knew he was down there. I heard them drop. Can you break pallets with this? Heck yeah. Alright, so this is definitely different, obviously. There's no sprint. Okay, so that's probably for me running into the wall. It's pretty neat, too. I wonder how BM this is when they're on the hook. How many times does he hit them with the chainsaw? That's pretty silly. I mean, it's definitely different than the Billy, for sure. But, I don't know, it's kind of silly. He makes these weird-ass noises, too, when he does it. I gotta know what that shit looks like. Oh, seen the top of somebody's head over here. Somebody died already. I guess it is free weekend. Still. Holy shit, you know how fucking brutal this dude's gonna be in basement? Like, there's no way anyone's getting out of basement if he catches you down there. If he can just fucking start that chainsaw and just swing it around crazily as he's going down the stairs, that's nuts. Alright, Meg. Save him, Meg. You fucking Dorito. Get him. Save him. Meg. Yo, Frisky, how's it going, buddy? You haven't seen a single person play Leatherface all day? I mean, he's just released today. That's pretty crazy. I feel like everyone would be on it, right? Well, the original, I mean, of course, that's the first thing I noticed too, obviously. The Billy has a cattle hammer and a chainsaw, so I kind of wish his M1, his melee, was a little different. But, as far as the chainsaw itself being different, instead of going in a crazy sprint, he keeps it revved, and then when you let go of M2, he just starts swinging it around. And you can hit multiple people with it, and it lasts for like 3 seconds, and you can just keep swinging. So instead of... Yeah, Billy was based off Leatherface, you're right. But, I guess since this one's like the actual copywritten version or whatever, they didn't have to do the knockoff version the way they did Billy, I guess. But obviously they're not going to replace Billy, so it makes sense that they added another character in general. But, obviously, instead of sprinting, he does like he just swings the chainsaw around, and he can hit a bunch of people with it. Like, it doesn't stop at one person. You can just keep going for 3 seconds. And when he hits a wall, he stands still and swings around too. Like, I'll show you. It's pretty interesting. I'm curious to see how it plays out in the long run at higher ranks. I mean, right now it's really just fuck around time because not only was it rank reset, but it's free weekend. So you're just going to get a lot of games like this. I mean, I sat up on top of the second story and did nothing all day. He does look cartoony. I'll give you that. I think a majority of it is just his apron is super bright. It's very out of place for any killer that's in DBD, I believe. Yeah, it is weird that of all the copywritten killers they could have added, they added a version of a killer that's already in the game to some extent. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, it'll probably bring people who are pure Leatherface fans to the game, if that makes sense. Like, Billy's just kind of a knockoff, so Gets that little bit of demographic in there. But then at the other hand, it's similar to Myers, where they probably won't be able to do cosmetics for them and stuff like that. So it might be a little shitty. But it's something new. I can never complain about something new. When you swing in the chainsaw, you don't control the chainsaw at all. You just control yourself walking around. So like... Like he just swings it while you're walking. Yeah, locker juice could be pretty sweet if you get him to run into the locker, and then he'll just... But you won't be able to jump out of the locker, because if he starts swinging the shit around in front of the chainsaw, you're not going to be able to jump out until he's done swinging. Is nobody running Slippery Meat? Gives you 3 extra attempts off the hook now, so you get 6 total? Why would nobody run that? Honestly, I have no idea what his perks do just yet. I had 1,000,000 points saved up last night, and I spent them. Logged on this morning and seen a new killer, so I kind of fucked myself there. So I'm not sure what his perks do or if they're any good at all, really. I took a look at the achievements. Of course, I need to 4K with his 3 perks, so I at least gotta get him like level 20. Oh my fucking god, that walk! That walk is so cheesy. Oh my god. See, these guys are all... Okay, well I thought they were all brand new. These two are not, but they died pretty quick. Oh, I should be able to hit F1. He should be in the character select screen now, right? Since they're like making everyone's shit like that. I mean, it'll show you what his teachables are. Knockout, Barbecue and Chili, and Franklin's Demise. And then if we hit F1, Knockout. Combat caused by your brutal attacks make crying for help painfully difficult. Dying survivors' auras are not revealed to other survivors when they are standing outside a 32-meter range. Deep Bond with the Entity unlocks potential in one's aura reading ability. After hooking a survivor, all other survivors' auras are revealed to you for 4 seconds when they are further than 52 meters from the hook. 100% bonus blood points on any scoring event while the survivor is on the hook. That's pretty nice. I wonder if that goes past the 8K cap, or if it just helps you get to 8K faster. Like, would it be similar to No One Left Behind, or is it similar to We're Gonna Live Forever? Franklin's Demise, your vicious attacks make the survivors drop their item on impact. It doesn't look like it has any variables, doesn't look like it has a cooldown or a % chance to happen. It just looks like it's going to make them drop it. So we'll see how that goes too. I'm curious about this Chili one because bonus blood points are always sweet, but if it's just going to help me get points faster, I don't need it. If it's going to help me get more points in the end, then I would love it. You're right. How would different tiers work on this? It doesn't show like a % chance to happen or anything. We'll just have to find out, I guess, but it'll probably be a while before I get to level 40 on this guy. Oh, you're right, Karen. You're right. They did mention on the dev stream that a % of the item's durability is lost when it's dropped. So maybe every time they drop it, more and more of the durability goes away off the item. Possibly. Just, an idea, I guess, for the time being. Yeah, they're not going to use it a lot, but I bet if more than one person joins with a flashlight, they're immediately going to throw on, like, Lightborn, because it doesn't dim your vision anymore. Overwhelming Presence, its consumption rate got super buffed or whatever. And then that perk, so they'll make you drop your shit. You'll use it all up when you're in their terror radius and they can't be blinded. Like, it's gonna be insane. Flashlights are like a thing of the past. I scrolled over it for the first 5 minutes of the stream or so. I could probably clip it, I guess. Yeah, yeah, let me find it on Reddit or something real quick, and I'll pop a link in chat. You gotta wait a while to join, for people to join anyway, so... Pretty hefty amount of balance changes. A lot of perks were reworked. Urban Evasion, Unnerving Presence, Distressing, Overwhelming Presence. Brutal Strength got a little bit of a nerf, but base pallet breaking speed got buffed. Self-care got a huge nerf, in my opinion. You're still able to heal yourself, and you still heal at the same speed, but the efficiency was dropped from like 100% to 20%, so you're not going to get as many heals out of your items. But I mean, of course, you still heal yourself without a med kit. It's still pretty nice. A lot of people are still going to be running it. Is there a new map? I'm not sure what all was added, honestly. A new map would be fucking sweet, though. Oh, you're right. New map for Backwater Swamp, Grim Pantry, ping indicators, and a new customization for Huntress that I didn't see. Well, I'm not gonna leave. It took me a while to fill this lobby up. We'll stay here, we'll play this out, and I'll check out the Huntress cosmetic after this. Yeah, not only was Urban Evasion buffed, but the crouching speed in general was buffed, so that 100% is going to go even further. And then Survivor's medium vault speed was nerfed, and Killer's base vault speed was buffed as well, so vaulting might be a little more efficient, but we'll see. You really got to see it in practice to know if it's going to be any good. Yeah, I probably won't run Slippery either, but it seems fun to use. I might do like a meme build around it. Like you could do like what, up the ante Slippery meat. There's no way you wouldn't Kobe with that. He shakes the blood off. That's pretty sweet. You done fucked up now? Alright, I done fucked up now. Ooh, he's kinda got some pointy shoes. Easy. So we see both of them running over there for that save. Too bad Basin's not around here. I'd really like to get that achievement. Dang. That's really cool. I like that shake off. Once you start the chainsaw, you can stop the charge of it, but once you get it fully charged and let go, you're going to be swinging for 3 seconds. Yeah, you can report body blocking, but it's not the body blocking them in the corner thing. It's more so... Let's say I were to chase a survivor into a corner, right? And he'd stand right here, and I'd stand right here and keep him right there. And then I just stood here all game. He couldn't move anywhere, and I had no intention of killing him, and he's trying to get out and can't. That would be reportable for body blocking, because it's griefing. It's just keeping him in the game, keeping him hostage. He'd have to DC and forfeit his points. But body blocking people, like as they're coming up the basement stairs or something... Is basement here? Basement's not here. If I were to like body block the door to keep them, or if I like, if the pallet's here and I'm body blocking it so that they can't throw the pallet down, like that's all different. Ooh, I wonder how many people I can down. Or they both leave. That's nice. Opening this door. It's gonna be open by the time we get there though. No, it's not that they want people to slug. It's basically like there's a huge difference between keeping somebody's game hostage and body blocking someone from like leaving somewhere to get a hit. Like if basically I think the majority of it is whether or not they don't intend to play the game. Like, if someone's going to body block you in the basement and keep you there forever, they don't intend on hooking you and killing you. They're just keeping you there. Same with, I don't know. It's just another form of grieving to them. No, that's what I'm saying. Body blocking someone in a corner and keeping them there is reportable. That's different. I'm saying that body blocking someone and keeping them there just for the sake of keeping them there is way different than body blocking a pallet so they don't drop it on you kind of deal. Or body blocking a window so they can't jump through it. Well, you know, like if you're charging your chainsaw and standing in front of a window, huge difference between two survivors body blocking another survivor in a corner to fuck with them. Well, yeah, if he keeps you there, he's not getting any points. The other survivors are going to escape, but you're not getting any points either. Because after the other survivors escape, he's still going to stand there. The only way for you to get out of the game is to leave it by hitting exit game, and you would lose all your points. Yeah, they definitely reused a lot of the Billy's add-ons. If not all of them. We'll see if we see anything different. Wonder what the new Huntress cosmetic is. That's booty. Yeah, he's called the Cannibal. Yeah, all my killers are maxed out. I'm working on survivors. There for a while, I got tired of leveling up survivors, and I dumped a lot of points into killers to get add-ons and shit, because I was burning through them a little quicker than I should have. But, I started back into leveling up survivors again yesterday, and then a new killer came out, so I kind of cucked myself on that. I spent 1,000,000 points on Dwight. I much rather would have gotten... I mean, with 1,000,000 points, I could have got this dude to, like, almost 40, right? Something like that. 36, maybe, and then I think with the extra 200k from the shards, I probably would have got another 4 or 5 levels out of it. Yeah. So yeah, I could have, if I would have saved my points yesterday for today, I could have had his teachables unlocked already. And then you figure maybe another 150k for each other killer to unlock. No, it's more than that. It'd be like 150k per teachable, per killer, to get everything else unlocked on everyone else. It just gets more and more expensive, man, when new shit comes out. If you try to put that shit on everybody. You figure if it's like 50k per level, and you need 9 levels per killer to get the new 3 teachables on them, it's almost $500,000, 450k or so, depending on how good or bad your blood webs go. Probably be about 3 mil across 6 killers. There's a lot more than 6 now, though. It sounds like they might want to put them on console. I don't know how soon it's going to be, but from what they've been saying, it seems like they want all of the games to be as close build-wise as possible. I think that's why they spent forever trying to get console updated to where PC was, so that they can add shit around the same time. Yeah, they're not able to do Bill because of Valve and Steam. They got his perks on there. Actually, I'm curious to see what Unbreakable perk looks like on there, because I know that's Bill's face, so I wonder what face they made it look like. Splish splash. Slippery meat? Nah, those aren't real attempts. Okay, so that's the Nia. Where'd the healthy person go? The person who saved her. Holy shit, that urban invasion is crazy looking. She was like sliding. Oh, and the new generator placement. Oh, that didn't work. They changed the windows up here too, didn't they? Oh yeah, it's blocked there. Oh, there's 2 windows blocked. If this counts as a window now. Yeah, people still definitely run back to the window, no problem. Faster ball speed, though, might make a pretty big difference. Alright, there's a hook right here. I might as well take her. So dark. I have no clue where she really went. I mean, she could have went in one of these lockers, which is no way for me to. I mean, I'm probably wasting a lot of time checking them. Oh my god, that was dumb. Damn, yeah, that's gonna pop. Nope, it's nowhere near as close as I thought it was. Damn, how far could she have crawled? Nah, you're all good, man. I left a Fang on the ground and I have no idea where she crawled to. I hope she finds Hatch. Because I didn't mean to leave her on the ground this long. Is she on it? No. Shit. She's dead. That sucks. I have no idea where she went. Yeah, no whispers. Spies used to be a really bad perk. Just in general, because the way the game's engine worked, there was a glitch with crows to where they didn't... Half the time crows wouldn't even fly away when survivors were near them. They'd have to basically walk like right over top of them just to get them to go away. So spies was useless then. And then there was a point where the spies would trigger when the crows flew away no matter what they were flying away from. So even the killer would trigger the crows. So you just have explosions everywhere. And, but now the way it is, crows are working fine. It's just another way to track people to some extent. Like if they're running along the edge of the map, you basically get a line of notifications as to which direction they're going and stuff. Alright, take it easy, Karen. But yeah, I mean, crows is still, spies is still pretty situational depending on the map. Rotten Fields, you're not going to get a whole lot of use out of it. But like Larry's treatment center, the hospital, it's pretty great there because there's a lot of crows, and you're not going to see the crows when they get triggered because they just fly into the ceiling. So it's nice to have the notifications. I use spies on my Huntress a lot. It was hard to find a decent fourth perk. I couldn't find one that I actually liked running. Monitor and Abuse was an okay choice, but because her humming is positional, they still kind of have an idea of which direction you're coming from, so regardless of how bad your terror radius is, they already know you're coming. So when I switched to spies, her smaller terror radius that she already has, I think it's already like 20 meters is her terror radius. Maybe 24. But, I mean, that helps because Spies has a 36 meter range. So you get notifications of them leaving your terror radius, which can be nice. And I think Whispers is 32, so it's even 4 meters further than Whispers would be. I mean, Spies used to be pretty garbage, but I've been enjoying it on Huntress a little bit more. I don't really use it on anyone else, though. Not yet. Everyone else, I still need to break pallets a good amount, but as Huntress, you basically never need to break a pallet. At least not enough to warrant 2 perks for it. Like, Brutal Enduring, it's just not worth it on her. Because anytime they throw down a pallet, you can hit them when they throw it down, and you can hit them when they vault over it, because it's basically just a way to keep them in place while you aim on them. Enduring is basically the other half of Brutal Strength. A lot of people who run Brutal Strength will also run Enduring. Brutal Strength makes you break pallets quicker, and Enduring makes it to where when you get stunned by a pallet, it lasts... I think it only lasts 25% as long. So the stun is like nothing. So if people like reverse pallet stun you, where they end up on the same side of the pallet as you do, you can eat the stun and then hit them really quick. So you can hit them, get stunned, and hit them again. You can basically take someone out of the game quick as hell. It also works with Decisive Strike. Not as much, but still enough to help. Like a DS1 is only lasts like 3 seconds, but with Enduring it might maybe last a second. So they don't buy too much time with that. Depending on what killer you're playing, you should eat pallets all the time. There's really no reason not to, when you have Enduring, at least. Because it's so quick, and it makes it so that you don't have to respect any pallet. I mean, they get 1,000 points for throwing on you, big whoop. You know, you can eat the pallet and break it and be back in chase, no problem. And it gets all the pallets out of the map out of the way. I mean, it's just the way to go, basically. Especially the way pallets are now, to where people don't want to drop them, so if you respect the pallet, you basically give them another 2 or 3 loops. So you want to get the pallets out of the game as quick as possible now. Someone's already in the basement. It's pretty fast. I'll show you after this game. Damn, I just realized this is Ironworks again. She's just sitting at that pallet. Wow. There's no way I can get this guy to basement. Not sure what those scratch marks were or where they went. This poor David. I'm not gonna hook him just yet, but I know that there's a bill over here. I'll hook the bill first. Got another, looks like David coming at us. Oh, it's Jake. So that's pretty interesting that I was able to hit them both. But after that, you can only hit them the one time, it looks like. So obviously you can't hit somebody more than once. That makes sense. Otherwise, especially with them being like locked in an animation of saving somebody, if you could hit them multiple times in one swing, that'd be too crazy. But I guess they don't expect you to have to hit them multiple times since it's supposed to put them in a dying state, right? So that would only affect it with borrowed time. Yeah, he's not bad. And playstyle-wise, he, in front of the locker. Playstyle-wise, he's similar to Billy in that you kind of have to basically get right behind him and still chase him down while you're revving your chainsaw. But he doesn't have the map mobility that Billy does. Well, only the medium speed vaults changed. Fast vaults and slow vaults are still the same. There's 3 different kinds of vaults based on the angle that you jump through a window. It was implemented as a way to kind of counteract the Infinite at Ironworks and the Barn. Basically, the reason they added those objects is to make it so that you have to take the vault of that window at a specific angle. So a lot of people will like run away from the window and then straight to it, so that way they hit the window straight on for a fast vault. If you vault a window once as a fast vault and then immediately try to vault again, it's probably going to be a slow vault. It's just a way the game's mechanics treat the speed it gives you based on the angle of the window that you enter it. Okay, so here's a new add-on specifically for him. Is Chili. A big bowl of steaming chili to keep you fresh and strong. Increases the acceleration when using the chainsaw. That's probably pretty good. Wow, 2 streamers on 1 blood web. Hell yeah. Yeah, in the movies that's how he would eat a lot of the people. Just by making them into chili for like his family and shit. Because he didn't live alone, it was a whole household of crazy ass people. Yeah, I'll definitely take the streamers, for sure. I've got enough for 1. I'll grab it, but I do want the perk as well. But I mean, it's not like the entity starts taking shit until level 10, so I'm definitely going to take everything in this blood web. Oh, 2 people left. That sucks. Oh, I know Torch. See, it says Torch. Okay, it was like 200. Now it's like 80. I was gonna say, there's no way he has that high of a ping to me. I've played against him plenty of times. We could try knockout. Dying survivors are not revealed to the others when standing outside 32 meters. Nice. Iridescent heads are very common, it seems like. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or if it's only because she has 1 ultra rare, but I feel like they just show up so often now. I think I've got 20 of them. Or I had 20, I used 1 the other day for a viewer asked. So I've got like 19, but still, like 19 is pretty insane. And then I know people like Marth, another great Dead by Daylight killer. He's been taking a break from Dead by Daylight here for a while, but he was talking about saving up 100 of them. I think Vincent Vega had like 50 at one point, maybe more. Yeah, very common. Correct. They feel more common than the Bloody Party streamers. And the rarity basically doesn't reflect that for the most part. Nah, you're fine. I fully understood what you were saying. Yeah, I body blocked her. If you think about it, I can't body block someone if they're running away. You can only get body blocked if you're just immersed in a corner. She went on top. Ooh, they changed the size of that hay bale back. Used to be able to just stand there. They're staying on this generator? Why? Must have doubled back. That's pretty funny. You can only get camped if you get caught. You're right, you're right. But, I don't know. I don't consider it that big of a deal. But then again, I also get camped all the time, so... I know that each side is going to do whatever it is they can to get ahead. Flashlighting at Palace, there's not a whole lot you can do about that. But I mean, as a killer, you can turn and face a wall when you pick somebody up. The survivor's position on the ground no longer affects which way you face as a killer, so you can choose which way you face. So always try to look into a wall when you're picking somebody up if you know somebody with a flashlight's around. But, I mean, the body blocking thing, it kind of goes a little bit more than that, because as a survivor, you always want to have an escape route. Like, if you're on a generator, you want to look around and see where you would run to if the killer were to come. You know what I mean? So, by going into a corner and hiding, you basically eliminate all your escape routes. I mean, you don't have to be in a corner. You can go in the grass or behind trees or whatever. But going into a corner is like one of the more dangerous things you can do, especially against a hillbilly. Or I guess in this case, Leatherface, now too. Especially when the killers have to charge their insta-down, their M2. There's basically no way to get around it. They're gonna try and keep you still while they charge it. I agree, you don't have to be a scumbag to do well. But I don't consider it being a scumbag either. Tons of people see it as BMing. I mean, I don't know. I think I've got like 1,700 hours in the game. And I play Survivor and Killer basically evenly. I know there's BM shit to do on each side. But I just don't consider that to be BM. Like flashlighting a killer, I don't consider that BM either. Flashlight me all you want, it's an item in the game, you can use it. Moriing people as killer, Mori the shit out of people, it's an item in the game, you can use it. People DS me all the time. A lot of killers consider that BM. I mean, DS the shit out of me, it's an item in the game, you can use it. No, I gotcha. I'm definitely aware that a lot of people can get pretty upset with that. But, I mean, a lot of people get upset with killers in general. Oh, man. This map probably sucks for, Leatherface. Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to play it and find out. but I feel like it would. Is our basement here? It's not, so it's in the library. Yeah, this is the one where they can't see down people unless they're within so many meters of them. But it's a pretty wide radius at tier 1, so I don't know if it has a huge effect just yet. Yeah, they should still be able to see hooked people. It's just when they're on the ground. If they're, I think it was like 40-something meters away, then they can't see the people who are on the ground. Damn, I have no idea where that Claudette went. And now I'm not sure if that's the one that just got off the hook or save. Why? Dang, I probably could have took her basement. I wasn't paying attention. Nice. She actually went for the save. I kind of expect her to just pop a generator and look for hatch. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting this. It's a weird way to go. As a survivor, you got the killer tip. KYF is an acronym for kill your friends. It's when you don't get blood points, but you can like test out add-ons and perk combinations, stuff like that. It's basically just playing a normal game, but you know everybody in there, including the killer. Gotcha. Yeah, KYF and SWF for kill your friends and survive with friends is a commonly used abbreviation that people will see. No, you're alright. I'll never make fun of somebody's English if English is not their first language, because I literally don't speak any other languages, so I have no reason to make fun of somebody for it. Because they're already better than I am at speaking another language, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's pretty fun to play, really. I imagine once he's got perks on him, he's gonna be really nice. It feels like the chainsaw might give you a little bit of some acceleration, but not a whole lot. But you still definitely have to think about when you're gonna activate it, I guess, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. She was outside the hospital. Oh dang, I should have played a streamer. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, they are definitely different, the Billy and Leatherface. But, I mean, as soon as I seen him, I immediately thought of Billy, so... Which makes sense, because since he's based off of him, but they did a pretty good job at making them play differently. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. If they just did a reskin for Billy, that seems something more like something they would do. So it's really cool that they went all out and actually made him his own killer. I'm still waiting for the Trapper welding cosmetics. He's got like a really cool welding mask and like a brown apron. Similar to Leatherface's yellow apron, but like a dark brown. Yeah, I like Billy more, I think, too. The map control is a huge bonus. Oh, you still get bloodlust when you rev in your chainsaw. That's pretty crazy. Get that play with your food. Yeah, I feel like the angles that you have to go at the ballad at are the same as the Billy, but I feel like you don't have to be as far away. So it's pretty nice. You can cancel it, but it takes it a second to put it down. Like, you can just let go of N2 and it'll slowly go down, or I think M1ing will make it do the same. Let me see. So yeah, you can just let go. You got a little mode to put it down, but not too bad. God damn it. Damn, they got it. Kinda shitty. See somebody over here. Heard them running, but I'm not sure where they went to. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Karen. You can locker juke the chainsaw, but you gotta wait until it's totally over before you hop out. Because it still counts as it being revved. Because he's swinging it around when he gets stunned. No, I haven't played it yet. Only had a brown swamp offering, and I burned it, and we went to the hospital. So I haven't seen the swamp just yet. Hey Fox, how's it going? Is that... Oh, I'm reading it right now. Iridescent heads, +2 hatchet belt, and an ebony mori. Equivalent to Sabo and no mither? Maybe. Yeah, probably. I'd think so. I don't know if I'd go with the +2 hatchets, though. If you can land your hatchets, I would do the begrimed head instead. So that way, when you one-hit down them with the hatchet, it takes forever for them to be healed up off the ground. So maybe run like Deerstalker and then that. You got rage that? Nice. I mean, it is pretty silly, to be honest. Someone asked me to run that the other day. I had the iridescent heads, the begrimed heads, so it was harder for them to heal. And they wanted Noed, but I didn't get it equipped in time. And then I just did an Ivory Mori. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. But afterwards, I felt so dirty. Alright, have fun. I'll try this out. After hooking somebody, it reveals everyone's aura if they're further than 52 meters away. I'll give that a shot. Somewhere over here on this generator. Let's get this DS out of the way. Alright, so we know this person's still over here. Oh, did they run? Oh no. I think she went down from borrowed time. And then I got the hit on the other one. That's pretty crazy. I'll take the free hits. In this case, this person is the obsession because they have a perk called Decisive Strike. It's, it was introduced with Myers. That person... Oh, it's because I hooked somebody. What are they doing? So basically there's a set of perks, and for Myers there's an add-on that will make somebody the obsession. And the perk is based off of whoever is the obsession. So like, for Myers he has Play With Your Food, Save the Best for Last, and... is it Dying Light? Yeah. And basically what those are is... his perks basically only apply whether or not that survivor is dead or alive, depending on the perk. Dying Light will make all the remaining alive survivors' generator speeds really slow if the obsession is killed. Save the Best for Last gives him a attack cooldown if he chases somebody for so long as his obsession is alive. Basically, it's just... the obsession is just another mechanic. So Munchie right now is the obsession because they have an obsession perk. Decisive Strike just means that they can stab you. Well, Save the Best for Last is actually designed to keep your obsession alive for the longest possible. Because once your obsession is dead, your perk is gone. Same with Play With Your Food, kinda. You have to chase them to get stacks of your perk, and then let them go to get each stack. I think if I get them out this window, I think I can hit them on their way back in the other window. Well, not if this balance up. There we go. That's why you can't loop this. Yeah. I mean, Lori's 3 obsession perks are kind of the anti-tunnel, though, as well. Decisive Strike gets you out of its grasp one time. Sole Survivor basically only works good when all of your teammates are dead. And Objects of Obsession, I guess, is definitely a tunnel perk, because when the killer sees Object of Obsession, they're going for you. Yeah, she was through the window, but you can hit people on the other side of a window. Like, windows aren't bulletproof or anything. Like, the reason she got hit is because she was still in my lunge range. The main thing that people complain about when vaulting through windows is... Let me see if I can find a window. Like, the difference between if let's say that plant is somebody, the difference is if they're right there and they're running and I swing and I hit them, that's definitely bad. But if I'm just standing here and I'm able to hit them, it's kind of different because it's your lunge range rather than a connection issue. Don't know why it brought that up. I wasn't on anybody's name. Damn, they still even have the speed limiter in here. That's pretty crazy. I don't think you will. You shouldn't, no. You shouldn't get banned for posting links. If not, I'll still be able to see it. Karen, where's this snipe at? I'm sitting here waiting on survivors. What are you even doing? This perk, barbecue and chili, seeing survivors' auras after you hook somebody, I assume that maybe the meters go down, or maybe the seconds go up the further you progress it. I'll have to see. But this could be insane on Nurse and Billy. Because they can travel the map so fast that 52 meters ain't gonna mean shit. So the fact that they know where you are, they'll already be on their way to you as soon as they hook somebody. So especially with like Devour Hope, where you have to get away from the hook as quick as possible. And then this, where it shows you exactly where to go far away from the hook to get somebody else, you can get tokens so quick with this. It's gonna be crazy. That's a pretty funny clip. I've gotten a couple people like that as well. I mean, it makes sense though. You know, like there's no magical entity thing blocking the killer's arm from going through the window. I think when I first met Nerich, I got like 3 hits on him like that in a game. It's pretty crazy. Except he wasn't just standing at the window, he was running by it. Just made it even better. I gotcha. I mean, it's still a funny clip. Yeah, it is pretty good. Even if it's not yours, it's still funny. I know exactly what you're talking about, though. Karen just dodging people left and right. I'm just gonna do basic deer stalker. Ooh, that was a good dead hard. Speak of the devil, right? Alright, we don't want to leave him on the ground too long, because he'll definitely get back up. Ooh, somebody's right behind me. They didn't get that pallet. There we go. Nice. I'd definitely rather just get that pallet out of the way. fucking Meg. Like, what the hell is that scratch mark? Dang, this is Bloodlust 3. It seems so slow. Damn. Damn, there's no hooks here. Well, right off the bat, I started looking at somebody. There's somebody over here. Somewhere. They were right here. There we go. That honestly might not have been in them. Someone right there behind that truck. Which means I want to hook this person and go straight back. There's Claudette, but I'd rather have the two fangs. Ooh. Oh, maybe I can get this rescue. Alright, they're reviving them. Double healing. Two of them will probably be healed by the time we get over there. Unless they fail skill checks. Sprint burst. Dang, they went back. Let's see if she gets close enough to this fence. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, twice she wiggled out. And this window's open, yeah. And that gate's open, so they made it. They got it for sure. Alright, I think that's going to be it for now. I'm going to host a buddy of mine, Three Dogs. He's also playing Dead by Daylight. But he usually plays the Survivor side of things, so maybe he'll run into a few leather vases and you'll be able to see what it looks like from that point. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Frisky, thanks for hanging out. Karen, of course. I'll see you guys later.